Imagine this: you're about to spend a quarter. Just another 25 cents from your pocket, maybe a little worn, maybe a bit dirty, something you've seen 1,000 times before. You don't think twice about it. But then you glance down for a second longer and you notice something different. This is the 1999 Georgia State $quarter ordinary, right? That's what almost everyone thinks. But what if that exact coin in your hand? What if that small, everyday coin you nearly ignored? This is the incredible story of the 1999 Georgia State quarter, one of the very first coins released in the famous 50 state quarters program. A coin that millions of people have seen, used, and spent without a second thought. Yet hidden within that massive production are rare, mysterious error coins that have shocked collectors and turned pocket change into life-changing discoveries. The story begins in 1999, when the United States Mint launched the State Quarters program, a groundbreaking series that would honor all 50 states with unique coin designs. It was an instant success. People across the country began collecting quarters, searching for each new release, and saving them as keepsakes. The Georgia quarter was among the earliest designs, featuring the state outline, a peach symbolizing its nickname as the Peach State, and branches of live oak. It was a coin full of meaning, history, and pride. But while millions of these coins were produced in the Denver Mint, marked with a small d, something unusual happened during production. Under the pressure of high demand and massive output, subtle errors and rare varieties began to appear. Coins that looked almost identical to the average quarter, but carried hidden features that could make them incredibly valuable. What makes the 1999 Georgia State quarter so mysterious is that these rare coins don't stand out at first glance. They look just like any other quarter, worn, slightly dirty, and completely ordinary. That's exactly why they're so easy to miss. Someone could have one sitting in a jar right now, completely unaware of its true value. And that's what makes this coin so exciting: the idea that a fortune could be hiding in plain sight. One of the most valuable and sought-after features is the double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin is slightly misaligned, causing parts of the design to appear doubled. On the Georgia quarter, this doubling can sometimes be seen in the lettering, especially in Georgia, or even in the date. In strong examples, the letters appear bold, thickened, or shadowed, creating a dramatic visual effect. Now imagine finding a 1999 Georgia quarter with strong doubling, sharp details, and a relatively clean surface. That's when the value begins to rise dramatically. Coins with noticeable double die features have reached values between $250,000 and $300,000, depending on their condition and the strength of the error. And when combined with exceptional preservation or additional rare features, the value can skyrocket to over $1.5 million. But the mystery doesn't end there. There are also die cracks, thin raised lines that appear when the die begins to fracture under the pressure of striking millions of coins. These cracks can form unique patterns across the coin's surface, sometimes running through the peach design or across the state outline. While most people might overlook these lines, collectors recognize them as signs of rarity. A coin with a dramatic die crack becomes a one-of-a-kind piece of minting history. Another fascinating feature is the possibility of off-center strikes. These occur when the coin is not properly aligned during minting, resulting in part of the design being shifted or missing. Each off-center coin is unique, making them highly collectible. A well-preserved off-center 1999 Georgia quarter can command extremely high prices, especially when combined with other rare characteristics. There are also clipped planchet errors, where a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to an error in the metal blank before striking. These coins have a distinctive curved bite missing from the edge, making them easy to identify. While not as common, clipped planchets on a Georgia quarter can significantly increase its value. And then there are the rare wrong planchet errors. Imagine a Georgia quarter struck on a blank intended for another coin, such as a penny or nickel. The result is a coin that looks completely different from normal quarters, and when authenticated, these coins can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. What truly adds to the mystery is how these coins entered circulation. During the early days of the State Quarters program, production was running at full speed to meet demand. Quality control, while still strict, couldn't catch every anomaly. As a result, these rare error coins slipped into circulation unnoticed, becoming part of everyday change. Over time, most were spent, lost, or worn down, but a few survived, waiting to be discovered. The historical significance of the 1999 Georgia quarter adds another layer of excitement. This wasn't just another coin, it was part of a nationwide movement that reignited interest in coin collecting. Millions of people began paying attention to their change, searching for different state designs. And within that excitement, rare coins began to emerge, creating stories of discovery that continue to this day. Auction records for the 1999 Georgia State Quarter have been nothing short of astonishing. While most of these coins are worth only face value, rare error coins have sold for incredible amounts. In one remarkable case, a high-grade Georgia quarter with strong doubling sold for over $275,000, surprising even experienced collectors. Another example, featuring a combination of error characteristics and excellent condition, reached close to $300,000, and in the rarest cases, coins with multiple rare features and near-perfect preservation have been valued at over $1.5 million. So how to identify? Can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? The first step is to examine it closely. Use a magnifying glass and look at the lettering. Do you see any signs of doubling or unusual thickness? Next, check the alignment of the design. Is it perfectly centered, or does it appear slightly off? Then inspect the surface for die cracks or unusual lines. Finally, look at the edge of the coin for any missing sections or irregularities. Each of these details can be a clue that your coin is something special. Condition is extremely important. While even worn coins can be valuable if they have rare features, coins that are well preserved with sharp details are worth significantly more. However, never clean your coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its value. That slightly dirty appearance is part of the coin's authenticity and history. Collectors around the world have shared incredible stories of discovering valuable 1999 Georgia quarters. Some have found them in loose change, others in bankrolls, and some in old collections that had been forgotten for years. These discoveries are real, and they prove that these coins are still out there. The error varieties are what truly define the value of this coin. Doubled dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and wrong planchet errors all contribute to its rarity. Some coins have just one of these features, while others have several combined, making them incredibly valuable. Understanding these details is the key to identifying a coin that could be worth a fortune. The market for these coins continues to grow, driven by collectors who are always searching for rare and unique pieces. Each auction, each discovery, adds to the legend of the 1999 Georgia State Quarter. As more people learn about its potential value, the excitement continues to build, and the hunt becomes even more intense. But beyond the money, this coin represents something deeper. It's a reminder that value isn't always obvious, that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary potential. It's proof that history, craftsmanship, and small details can combine to create something truly remarkable. Even today, these coins are still being discovered. They're still hiding in drawers, jars, and collections, waiting for someone to notice them, to recognize their potential, to uncover their secrets. Each discovery adds to the story, making the 1999 Georgia State Quarter one of the most mysterious and exciting coins in the world.